Hold on, give me a second. Hello? New cut. Who this? Yo, do you see the cut? That shot clean, bruh. Look, I had to make sure you saw it. I just got a cut today. It's looking nice. Excuse me, I'm a little bit excited because this video is about to be a good one, bruh. What up? What's good? Or whatever. It's the Frozen one, or Froze for short. And today, we're going to be talking about my 5 reasons why I'm not feeling the latest Call of Duty installment. Now, I know. It's Call of Duty. Who likes Call of Duty? I know. You don't like Call of Duty. Call of Duty hasn't been the same since back in the old times, since Modern Warfare, right? It's been going downhill since you let it to certain people tell you. It's a trash series, right? Well, I used to be an avid Call of Duty fan. Avid, I mean. And it started my downfall when Call of Duty Ghosts came out. But, you know, it started to look a little bit better. What am I talking about? No, it didn't. It was good. It was good from Modern Warfare up until Ghosts, and then it's been a steady decrease. Black Ops 3 revived it a little bit, but it hasn't been the same as it once was. Well, the latest one was supposed to fix all of that. Free DLC, you know, cross-play. Supposed to fix all the issues that people had with the game. Well, sorry to say, but I got 5 reasons why I'm not feeling this Call of Duty. Let me start off with my number 5 reason. The 5th reason why I am not liking this Call of Duty is because the perks themselves have been restructured. So what do I mean by that? I mean, take a perk like Dead Silence, you know, which you put on when you don't want people to hear your footsteps. That's not a regular perk anymore. It's now, I don't know what they call it, field upgrade, you know, something that you have to, you know, work up to. You earn it, basically. And then you use it, and then it has a cooldown. I'm not used to that. I don't like that. Stopping rounds is another one. Just like that. Why can't, or stopping power. Stopping round, stopping power, you know, same thing. I'm trying to figure out why did they go this route with these perks. I don't like it. I like Dead Silence to be the way that it is because that's how it was in every other Call of Duty. Why are we changing like details that are, you know, a part of what Call of Duty originally came with, but part of what made Call of Duty, right? Why are we changing I don't really know what word to use, but why are we changing details about it that don't need to be changed, right? Why are we making it so difficult? I don't like that. That's, you know, a tame, you know, reason why I'm not liking this latest Call of Duty. You got Dead Silence where it is and Stopping Power where it is. Put them as regular perks. Simple as that. Put them as regular perks. Now, number 4, it's a little different. It's a bit of a, you know, a bigger issue. The maps, or my number 4th reason, the maps are too big and the smaller ones are too complex. Now, I don't know who it was down there, down in the forums that you may be listening to or that you may be reading, but who was it that said that 3-lane structure maps were getting old, were not enjoyable anymore? Was that a lot of avid Call of Duty fans? I'm gonna bet you it wasn't. I'm gonna bet you it's people that don't like Call of Duty to begin with. They like games like Battlefield, Rainbow Six Siege. Don't get me wrong, those games are good in their own right as well. But a lot of people that don't play Call of Duty are putting their 2 cents in on why they don't play Call of Duty. I'm gonna need Activision to stop listening to these people. I'm gonna need Infinity Ward, Treyarch, and whoever else is making Call of Duty games to stop listening to these people. You wanna know why? Those people are not gonna buy your games regardless. It doesn't matter what you do to those games. Those people that like Battlefield and Rainbow Six Siege are not coming to Call of Duty unless they already like Call of Duty for what it is. Those people that like the games, Battlefield, Rainbow Six Siege, all those other games, like those games for the fact that they are what they are, right? Call of Duty has always been its own thing. Stop trying to change what Call of Duty is. When you incorporate, you know, bigger maps and complex maps to where it's like looking like a totally different game, it makes the people who enjoy Call of Duty for what it is not enjoy it for what it is anymore because it's too much like other games. So keep the maps 3-lane structure. Stop listening to these people that don't play Call of Duty, that aren't going to play Call of Duty no matter what you do with it, because those people are not buying the games. People like me, avid Call of Duty fans, or once was an avid Call of Duty fan, are the only ones really buying the game. I mean, there's other people, obviously. It's not just us avid fans. There are definitely other people buying the games, but we are the main ones buying the games, the fans of this series, right? Cater to us because we're the ones that are, you know, partaking in this game, even though a lot of people are saying it's trash, right? Partake in that. Next, my 3rd reason, right, that I don't like this. Come on now, fam. Come on, man. That everywhere I go, that everywhere I go. Why are the footsteps so loud? Explain to me. Why is it that I can be, like, let's say I'm upstairs in my house, right? I'm upstairs in a house. Why is it that I can hear footsteps so clearly on the bottom floor? When you go into your house, can you hear people on the bottom floor walking around vividly? Like it sounds like they're right next to you. Can you hear that? This is with no awareness perk on. This is with no high alert perk on, or whatever the perk is called. Can you hear people vividly when they're walking around? Now you may say, oh, well, they got boots and gear on. They got all these guns. Everything's clinking around. Okay. But we ain't talking about the guns clinking. We ain't talking about all the gear shaking and all the, the zippers and everything flapping all over the place. We're talking about the footsteps, because that's what's elevated in this game. They are too loud. No other Call of Duty has had footstep sound this loud. They sound so loud. What do they have an awareness perk on this game? Why would you use it? Oh, because that person that may be using dead silence as their, field upgrade or whatever it's called, you want to hear those people too? You probably can hear people with dead silence on, to be honest, in this game, because the footsteps are that loud. It's ridiculous. There's no way I should hear people on like the bottom floor and I'm on the top floor or on the roof so vividly. I'm playing the game, right? I'm playing the game, and I got my headphones on. I'm running around. I hear footsteps, but I had to take the headphones off. Who behind me? Who behind me in real life? That's crazy. Who's behind me in real life? That's how loud these footsteps are. And then I turn back to the game. I'm dead already. They done shot me because they came up behind me or something. Like, come on. Are we serious? Are we serious? The footsteps are too loud. Quit it. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. I know they did multiple patches. I don't think they're working. I really don't. Every time I play the game, they still sound the same. What did you change about it? Did you make them louder? Like, I don't, what did you do? I don't get it. You made patches to the footsteps, yet the footsteps still sound the same. What did you do to them? Nothing? Oh, we said we fixed them. I don't think you fixed them. I really don't. But, hey man, you say you fixed them. I mean, that's what you told me. I guess I gotta believe it. It's your word versus mine. You made the game. But, I don't see it. Footsteps too loud. My number 2 reason. Now, I touched on this a little bit before, right? Why am I playing Call of Rainbow Six Battlefield? You heard that right. Why am I playing Call of Rainbow Six Battlefield? Why am I playing that? That's not what I buy. I buy Call of Duty Modern Warfare, not Call of Rainbow Six Battlefield. What do you mean by that, Froze? What do you mean by that? Look, Ground War, you go play Ground War right now in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. If I didn't tell you, you would probably think you're playing Conquest on Battlefield. If I didn't tell you. If I said nothing of the sort of what you're playing, and I just threw you into a map or threw you into a Ground War game, you would probably think you're playing Conquest. Now, if you have a keen eye for what Battlefield's gameplay is like, well then, you probably know the difference, right? You probably don't need a keen eye. If you've been playing games long enough, you can probably spot the difference. Like, oh, this isn't Battlefield, this is Call of Duty. You get it. But to the untrained eye, and to people who, just play games, it looks just like Battlefield. Just like it. Why? Ground War back in the day was just a 9v9 mode, so you had more people to fight against, and it was a various of different game modes. That's it. That's all Ground War was. You played on big maps or big-ish maps. The maps they make nowadays, these big maps back then are nothing. They're small maps in this case, because the maps they make now are ridiculous. So you play on the old game, you played 9v9 with these game modes. That was it. That was Ground War. I enjoyed that. More people to shoot after, right? More people to shoot. And it was just regular game modes, just, a regular decent sized map with more people to shoot with the regular game modes. Now we got tanks, we got helicopters, we got, spawn on squads. It's Battlefield. I'm not lying. Like, it's legit ripped from Battlefield. Guaranteed. 100%. They probably spoke to the devs themselves and like, let me get that. That's probably what they said. Beats me. Why is it like Rainbow Six Siege? I know you seen the mount. I know you seen the. Why they got that in the game? Why they got that in the game? That only entices more people to camp. Why you got this in the game, huh? Why are you peeking around corners, fam? You better get in the action. You better come around the corner. Like, what? You peeking around, waiting. That's what people do. Peek and wait. This is Call of Duty, ain't it? You got kill streaks, don't you? People camp to get those. They only care about their KD. They don't care about the objective. You added them out in the game. You knew they were going to abuse that. Why is it there? Don't get me wrong. It was in Ghosts. But Ghost was trash too. And that mechanic in that was trash as well. Just because it was in one Call of Duty before doesn't make it a good idea to put it in the future Call of Duty. Take it out. Leave it out. Why is it there? This is not Siege. You got... If you play Search and Destroy, I know you've seen Search and Destroy. That's legit straight from Siege. It has the two teams on the top, and every time one person dies, the animation is exactly the same. They spoke to the devs, bro. They are working hand in hand on this. There's no question about it. These are ripped straight from the games themselves. I don't get it. Because Call of Duty used to be its greatest, in my opinion, when Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2 was going on. But then they started to, lose their way. I don't know, but I tell you what, it ain't Call of Duty no more. Matter of fact, don't even call it Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Call it Call of Rainbow Six Battlefield, because that's exactly what it is. Now, we're going to move on to my number one reason. Oh, you could have guessed this. I already talked about it briefly, a little bit. It's a whole bunch of, you got the fire out, you put some wood on the fire. You got your sleeping bag over there. You just went and you brought a bag of marshmallows, right? You got a marshmallow, you got the sticks. You put the marshmallow on the stick. You sitting there at the fire roasting. Yeah. Telling scary stories, maybe, What you doing? You're camping. All of the camping in the game. Why? Don't get me wrong. Camping has always been a staple in Call of Duty. Always. We know this. But that don't make it right. In the game, that's not necessarily it is, because of reasons mentioned before. That's not necessarily a modern, like a Call of Duty specific thing. That's a community thing, like the community camps. But because of how Call of Duty is, because of the concept of Call of Duty, you would get rewarded when you get a lot of kills and you get these kill streaks and you go off and you get all these rewards and accolades and whatnot. People feel enticed to camp. So yeah, you can blame it on the game if you want, but this game, so we're all blaming it on the game. This game heavily entices camping. Camping has always been a staple, right? It's always been a staple in previous Call of Duties, but this game, you got the mounting, you got the loud footsteps, you got the big maps with wide open areas that give you a good line of sight to see whenever somebody is crossing. You got these kill streaks they reward you for. It's kill streaks instead of score streaks now, so you got to get kills to get them. You can't just do an objective and get them. So it's like all of these reasons entice more people to camp. And let me tell you, that camping is ridiculous. I come around the corner, I see 5 guys with marshmallows with the fire right there. I see it in front of my face. I walk up, they got the marshmallows making s'mores in front of me. It's crazy. They offer me one before they gun me down. That's crazy. If I don't take the marshmallow, I'm getting shot. Look, I'm trying to tell you, it's ridiculous. The camping is ridiculous. I don't know what house to put it. Now, not everything about this Call of Duty is bad. Like I said, they got the crossplay. They got the free DLC. This is the come back to us Call of Duty. Like, we know we messed up. Come back to us. We want you. And I mean, they got me. They fooled me. They got me. I played the beta and I thought I liked it. I was sadly mistaken, fan. This is coming from an avid Call of Duty fan. I really wanted to like this game. I really did. Now, they're doing it a little bit better because they added, maps that are in the previous Call of Duty. When Call of Duty was good. They got Vacant, they got Crash, they got Rust, they got Shipment. Those are all maps that are great maps that are in the previous Call of Duties. Hey, guess what? People like those. Why didn't you make more of those? I mean, it's mind-boggling. I don't understand it. But, they're making progress in making the game better. Is their progress good enough? We shall see. But that's all I want to say about this topic. Those are my 5 reasons why I am not feeling this Call of Duty multiplayer. Who knows? Maybe I'll turn a new leaf. Maybe it'll grow on me. My friends want to play it sometimes. I'll turn it up and maybe I'll end up liking it one day. Who knows? But as it stands, highly disappointed. I hope Treyarch makes the next one, but who knows? Because Treyarch is my favorite Call of Duty developer. They got my favorite Call of Duties down. Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3. It's crazy. Modern Warfare 2 is up there too. So Infinity Ward has a piece of my heart. Modern Warfare 2 was amazing. Black Ops is my number 1. Modern Warfare 2 I think after that is World at War, not because of the game, because of the experiences I had playing the game, because that's when like a lot of my friends were playing and whatnot. Anyway, what I'm getting is Treyarch is my favorite Call of Duty dev. So hopefully they can make a banger with this next one, if they're making it. If they're not, well then I might just have to skip it. I'm sorry, because this one is not doing it for me. Maybe it'll change, but who knows. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say about that. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, inputs, whatever you decide to give me, leave it in the comment section below. But remember, you already